Hello and welcome to Body Bags. My name is James and I'm your Sunday night reviewer. And this evening I'll be looking at the 1993 classic Leprechaun. That actually came as an extra, a free DVD in the Leprechaun Returns that I picked up, which is the latest in the Leprechaun franchise, and it actually kind of reboots a little and it takes place after the first one directly. But it's the first one that I'm talking about. So yeah, like I said, this is the 1993, filmed in 1991 but released in 1993. Mark Jones film. I think that may be the only film that Mark Jones has directed. But we follow, there's Jennifer Aniston in this, and she's with her father. And let's rewind a bit. Let's go to the actual start of the film. So we have an Irish guy, O'Grady, and he found the pot of gold that was left by the leprechaun, and the leprechaun wants his gold back. So he gets hunted down by the leprechaun, and O'Grady loses his wife, nearly loses his life. He manages to kind of trap the leprechaun, and then we have to wait for several years later, and the O'Grady house has been bought by a guy whose daughter is Jennifer Aniston. This was her first film. Anyway, she's a bit pissy about being in there, but then she sees the guy that's painting the house and she kind of likes him, and he's kind of got a couple of mismatched painting buddies. He's got like this guy with learning difficulties, obviously, and I say obviously, it's not really pointed out in a film, but being the sort of film it is, it's like, wouldn't really point that out anyway. And then he has like this little kid that's involved as well. And well, the movie gets going, the leprechaun escapes, and yeah, he's trying to get back his gold. There's one bit where they first find the gold. It's the kid with the guy that's a little slow, and the guy that's a little slow is like, I know how to test his gold, bites it but swallows the coin. Just like, ah, crap. They have another coin and they go and get it checked out by this guy who wants to keep hold of it and just check this authenticity and stuff like that. Yeah. But he gets offed by the leprechaun, which by the way is Warwick Davis. Or maybe when the first one was being filmed, he was still being going by Warwick Davis Jr. So this was after his he had some good films in the 80s, some popular stuff, and this was after Willow, I think. But anyway, that's kind of how the film continues along. He wants his gold, and he'll do anything he can to get it. So they're kind of held up in a house. They trying to get away from him, all different bits and pieces. Jennifer Aniston actually manages to track down Grady, the original guy, in hospital. But that does not go well. But one thing from the hospital, there's a canvas on the wall, which is Marimekko, which is Finnish design. Obviously that means something to me living in Finland. But anyway, yeah, we know how this film is going to go. I was going to say lots of dead bodies, not really. Is it 3 or 4? I can't think now. There's the guy that's checking out the coin and a couple of police officers. Yeah, it's the body count really isn't very high at all. There's a few little bits of cool gore, especially towards the end, with how the film dispatches of the leprechaun. We all know that that's what's going to happen, and we all know he doesn't die really, because there's many sequels. But yeah, that's a pretty cool sequence of events on how all that happens. And I think that's kind of like basically the film. It's not like Oscar winning or anything like that, but it's quite fun. Warwick Davis is pretty awesome in the part, and apparently the film was kind of straight horror to start with. and it's his. He came up with the idea and he pushed for it to be more comic. I don't think he wrote the comic bits or anything like that, but he pushed for the character to be more comic, and yeah, he looks pretty grisly and mean. But well, he's mean, obviously. He kills people, but he does it with a Irish charm. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, like I said, it's everyone's heard of this film. I think most people, if you haven't watched it, you probably heard of it. But it's worth a watch. Like I said, their makeup's pretty cool. Goes along a pretty fun pace. I mean, the acting's kind of it's pretty basic stuff. The kid at the end is like, "Fuck you, Lucky Charms." Apparently, that was a bit of a dig because Lucky Charms were on board to be part of the film, and then they saw it and pulled the plug, so they had to do some reshoot. And it's like, yeah, want my Lucky Charms, and it's changed to "Fuck you, Lucky Charms." There's a bit of a up yours towards them. But yeah, it's a pretty simple film, so I don't think I have to talk much longer about that. Check it out, and why not check out the full franchise? And I'm actually going to, well, I just finished watching Leprechaun, so I'm going to jump into Leprechaun Returns now and see how that flows. But hope you enjoyed the review, and catch you guys next week. Okay, good night.